So today let's talk about how to get out of debt. We live in a financial system where banks and financial institutions sell us financial products even if we don't need them. So if you are in debt and you want to really become rich, you have to first of all get out of that debt. It's just like you want to run and there's a stone tied to your leg. Of course, you can't run unless you get rid of that stone. So today we are going to talk about how to be able to pay off your debts and invest to join the rest of the rich. So one of the ways you can do that is debt snowball. And number 2 is debt avalanche. So let's talk about debt snowball, what you have to do. So in the debt snowball, you list all your debts. They could be 2, they could be 3, they could be 4, or it depends on the number of debts you have. Then when you list them, you set up an auto pay for the minimum for all other debts except the smallest one. Now when you pay the minimum for all the other debts you have, you put effort chunk of the money, that is after you pay your rent and you have certain money left to take care of your feeding, you put any other thing that is left towards the smaller debt. So with this, you'll be able to crash it out faster. And the ideology or the rationale behind this is this: humans are emotional beings and we rely on motivation. So when you put the energy toward the smallest debt and you are able to finish it so faster, it will motivate you to continue. So you move to the next debt, the next smaller debt, to the first one that you have just finished paying off. Continue to maintain the minimum payment for all other debts. You continue this way, and with time, you'll be able to pay off all your debts. But mind you, before you jump into debt snowball, you have to save some money for your emergency fund, so that in case anything happens and you need money or extra money, you have that to rely on instead of going back into borrowing again. Number 2 is debt avalanche. You list all your debts. Instead of paying off the smallest one, this time we are paying off the highest one. So we set minimum payment for all other debts and then tackle the highest one. And then the rationale behind this one is that the highest debt usually attracts the highest interest, and you want to get that pay off faster. But the truth is that these higher debts that you are paying off, it takes time, and if you are not much if you are not someone who is more resilient, you might get fed up and lose control, and you might not be able to finish it. You will not have the motivation to continue. But if you are someone who has resilience and believe in logic, you can start with that one first, the highest one first, in that order to the smallest one. But if you ask me personally, I will go for debt snowball, because humans are motivational beings. Don't really worry about the interest the highest debt will attract. After all, you are already in the debt. So this is a moment that you rely on your emotions to get out of it and never go back there again. This is how to pay off your debt. If you like content like this, like, share, and comment on my video. See you in another video. Bye bye.